Righteous Felon Craft Jerky is the official jerky of Belly Up Sports. For over a decade, Righteous Felon Craft Jerky has led the American meat snack revolution by concocting delicious, adventurous, U.S.-sourced jerky recipes for uncompromising carnivores across the country. With 15 different flavors to choose from, Righteous Felon has all jerky lovers covered, and by using promo code BELLYUP, you will get 15% off your purchase at righteousfelon.com. Do your taste buds a favor today and rip into a bag of Righteous Felon jerky.
José Mourinho being accused of a racist. So, Galatasaray and Fenerbahçe, which Fenerbahçe is the club that José Mourinho now manages. Galatasaray and Fenerbahçe is one of the biggest rivalries when it comes to Turkish league. So they were having their derby, and essentially Galatasaray is suing suing José Mourinho for inhumane rhetoric and racist comments. The phrase that's in question is this. This was something that José Mourinho ended up saying. I don't know if it was a press conference or what, but he ended up saying this. He's like, I must also thank the referee. In the position I mentioned, everyone on the opponent's bench was jumping like monkeys. If it was a Turkish referee, he would have given the card in the first minute, and I should have taken it off in the 5th minute. I should have taken it off in the 5th minute. I don't know what that means. It was a great match for him. Vincenzo Montella has a lot of names on his plate. Has a lot of names on his plate, but I hope he is happy with his performance. The goalkeeper is not bad either. So obviously the phrase in question that he's being accused for being racist is because he said that the opponent's bench was jumping like monkeys. Look, I mean, it's definitely. I think the term "jumping like monkeys" is not. It's a pretty common phrase. Now, I'm not saying that I use this phrase, but I do. Okay, just for a frame of reference, the nicknames that I have for my nieces, is Big Monkey and Little Monkey. I literally call them Monkey. That's like my little obviously nickname that I have for them. Is it because they're and they're pretty white, so it's it's not like a derogatory term. It's just they're my little monkey. Also maybe a hairy joke. I am really hairy, so I do make jokes that my dad's the missing link. So take that for what you wish. But I think the term "jumping like monkeys" isn't necessarily. I don't think it's racist. I think maybe, and now if the bench was majority, black players, then I think maybe that's going to be a bad look for him. But when you look at the Galatasaray bench, it was very clear a mixture of cultures, and not just of one complexion. So I think at this point Galatasaray is just reaching. I think this is a reach. I think it's a pretty common phrase. Like it's not like, I mean, there's literally I'm not gonna talk about the nursery rhyme, but like, yeah, I think in this context, I don't think that there was anything racial about it. Is José Mourinho a well-liked person? No, I mean, yeah, I think he's an acquired taste depending on who you are. We make fun of him a lot on this podcast, but I mean, with José Mourinho, is either you tolerate him or you hate him. That's really what it comes down to. Now, if you're a José Mourinho guy, like you genuinely like José Mourinho, like good for you. And I mean, he has his guys that will defend him till the end. And I think a lot of players did come up and defend José Mourinho. A lot of African players came up in defense of José Mourinho. One of the big names that did come up was obviously Ivory Coast legend Didier Drogba, who obviously from his time at Chelsea with José Mourinho. So he defended Jose strongly, saying that he is not, in fact, a racist person. The obviously, once again, the term "jumping like monkeys" directing towards the bench of Galatasaray was not intent of racism. But at the end of the day, Jose Mourinho will be banned for 4 matches. It's actually going to be 2 separate 2-match bans. So the first 2-match ban is for the comment of saying that the bench was jumping like monkeys. and this, which I'm hoping, I wouldn't be shocked if Fenerbahçe decides to appeal that one. And the second was for his comments towards the referee. Now, this one I do believe. I do believe that José Mourinho said something to the referee to piss him off because, once again, José Mourinho is an asshole, and this is where I do agree that okay, but I mean, yeah, he did, like I said, he did say a lot of things about the referee. The whole jumping like monkeys thing, like it's not the best collection of words to use. I get it, but I think in this context, it's not racism. It's not like Jose, and I'm like, the reason why I say Jose Mourinho cannot, like, there's no way he's racist because of the fact that, like, some of the players that he's given opportunities for are very diverse, and I think that, like, if he was racist, he wouldn't give those guys those opportunities. Like, there's a reason why there, like, a lot of Jose Mourinho guys are from Africa, and so Drogba is a great example. Michael Essien, another one of his guys. Um, Adebayo, Adebayo's another one. Like, and those guys, love him and speak highly of Jose Mourinho, which is insane because not many people will. But once again, Jose Mourinho. I don't think he's a racist. I think he's a very opinionated guy. Can be viewed as an asshole, but racist. I don't think that that's what he is. And so, I'm sure that if I'm Fenerbahçe, I definitely appeal the first 2-match ban for the jumping like monkeys comment, because once again, context does matter, and I think from reading all the Twitter threads and all that, a lot of people are in defense of Jose Mourinho because, once again, do people believe he's an asshole? 100%. But is he a racist? No. It's hard to point out that he's a racist. I think it's impressive if you do believe he's racist. And I mean, I'm not saying that it's not out of it's not outside of the idea that he could be, but I just don't think he is. You can't. I just don't see it. Once again, it's a term that I think is a pretty common term, not towards a specific racial group. So I think I think that this is one of those that Galatasaray was just reaching for something and try to make themselves be the victim, and that's where it comes down to. But yeah, Jose Mourinho. At least I'll say it. I don't think he's racist.
Who is that guy?